Okay, so this is this is more parts of the Bathroom Chronicles, and this time these are the situations or some things that happened in the bathrooms when I was in the high school. Cause the ones in high school were even funnier and even crazier than the ones in middle school and in intermediate school as well. So in the bathroom in ninth grade. Once I opened up the stall door, there was a toilet that was covered in all this red stuff. I was like, why is the toilet all covered up in this red stuff? And somebody said, that's a lot of period blood. And I couldn't do nothing but laugh at that. And it turns out all of that red stuff was either they dumped a bunch of red Kool-Aid on there or a bunch of red juice all over the toilet. And this was not the this was not the first time they done it. They done this another time as well. I was like, again? And somebody else said the same thing, and they were saying, really, really, you guys did this again? Yeah, it was messy. So yeah, I'm just starting off the ones in the ninth grade, and this one was in a different bathroom. And oh well, actually though, I'ma say this. Now I just want to add on to what happened in the last video. Now this one, I'm kind of getting like a little off right here, so yeah. This one was in the eighth grade, so I just remembered I walked into the bathroom and I seen there were glow sticks inside of the toilet. I was like, what the fuck? Glow sticks inside the toilet is crazy, man. Okay, so back to ninth grade. That was a one that I remembered or I forgot to include in the last video, so yeah. Now this one is in the ninth grade as well. Now there was this kid that was sitting on the toilet, and somebody in another stall, they started secretly recording him while he was beating his meat, and they were just sharing it to not everybody, but they were sharing it to other people as well. And somebody, said to him, somebody was recording you beating your meat. And yeah, it was one of the funniest things too. More what happened in the bathroom is people when a lot of people usually come inside the bathroom, they either play around or they have vapes. So I figured I might as well, like hit some of their vapes too. And like they had some good flavors to them as well. I was like, oh damn, like this shit is good though, not gonna lie. And there was one bathroom that that had to be shut down or locked was simply because that people were doing too much in there. I'm not exactly sure. They were either doing too much or like destroying the bathrooms or what, but yeah, they had to shut that one down and lock it up. Now, I'm not too sure if I did this in the ninth grade or the 10th grade. There were some times where I would sometimes skip classroom. So how it works is that I usually go into the bathroom to skip class and then stay in there until like nobody like sees me or like notice me, unless it was like some like kids or whatnot, because kids like they usually don't snitch anyway. But if it was a teacher, then yeah, they would have told. But yeah, the reason why I was like skipping class was because yeah, like getting in trouble, and then yeah, people like annoying me or whatnot. Alrighty. Now, here are some of the funnier ones. Now, these took place in the 10th grade. There was a time where the pipe fitting teacher, Mr. Adams, I mentioned in one of my videos, is that when he was in the bathroom, he said, and he was in the bathroom, and I was in there, and like other people were in there, of course. And then he noticed something strange was going on in the stall. He said, "It amazes me how I see two boys in the same bathroom stall. Y'all sword fighting in there?" We were just dying laughing at that. And this same teacher found four boys in the same bathroom stall because they were all vaping or whatnot. And another one that took place in the ninth grade was that our math teacher were like telling us a story about there were like two boys in the same bathroom stall. One was standing up and the other one was sitting down. He was like, "What are y'all even doing or whatnot?" He was like telling us that story, and it was like, yeah, look, yeah, they be doing some freaky stuff in there. So this one happened when I was in the classroom, and I was in pipe fitting class. Oh yeah, keep in mind this is the same pipe fitting teacher. I said that how he found four boys in the same bathroom stall, how he saw two boys in the same bathroom stall. So this is what he was telling us though. People were asking, "Hey, can I go to the bathroom?" And he says, "Well, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but y'all can't go to the bathroom." And they were asking, "Why not though?" Well, you see, people in the bathroom stalls, they kept pissing and shitting on the floors and fapping all over the walls. And I said, "They must not be potty trained." And he responds, "It's not because that they're not potty trained, it's just plain ass stupidity." And I said, "Yeah, that's true though. That's true though." And this was not the first time they done it. They also done it again. It was like, damn, they don't even know how to use the bathroom properly. I thought they were potty trained by now. Now, in pipe fitting class, there was a bathroom right next to us, and the pipe fitting teacher was saying, "Well, seems like I'm going to have to open up the vape station." The reason why he says vape station is because people go in there to vape all the time, which I thought was like, yeah, if you guys want to vape, head to the vape station. More that happened in the bathrooms in high school. I remember when people used to go in there and slap box all the time, or else they usually go in there to slap box in the bathroom when it was either when they first get to school, or during lunch, or maybe at the end of school. That's where they will start from there, since a lot more people are now like coming to the same area or whatnot. And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I will go in there and slapbox people for fun or whatnot. And there was this one time where I went in the bathroom and I seen two other people in the bathroom by themselves. And I asked them, "Y'all skipping class?" And they said, "Yeah." And I asked them this, and I said, "How often do y'all skip class?" And they said, "Not often." Well, since I didn't feel like going to class, I say, "I'ma just skip class with them." And that's what we did. We just got on our phones and or whatnot. And there was a time where I seen a folder inside of a urinal. Like it was just like kind of like crazy or whatnot. I seen a folder in a urinal. I seen a soap dispenser inside of a toilet. And yeah, some weird shit does happen in there. And another one that happened in the middle school was I was with a group of friends, and then one of them went to the bathroom, and when I seen him, I was like, "Hey, bro, that is the woman's restroom that you're going into." He was like, "Oh," and then he went into the proper bathroom, which that was funny right there. And because he did that, we all started clowning him, kind of laughing at him, and we were like, "Damn, bro, you did that like shit." And there was a time where I had a vape, and this guy was like offering me like $10 for the vape, and he said, "I can give you $10 for the vape." And I said, "You know what? I did needed some, like, a little money on me, so I figured, yeah." I took the 10, and then he got the vape from me, so I figured, yeah, easy way to make money though. Yeah, no, that's about it for this video.